It only takes minutes to unload and the visitor is away again. A giant mayfly against the distant mountains, leaving the platoon alone again. In the Wadi Tame, it's the planting season, their spring. But no crops are being sown this year, for the tribesmen have been kept off their land. They've lost a whole year's crops and cannot return until they sue for peace. Their stock has wandered away and their villages have been smashed. This is the price they pay for murder and subversion, yet still they hold out. The scene is deceptively peaceful, for it's here in the Wadi Tame that things can explode with sudden violence. A sentry spots a movement, and A Company of the Anglian Regiment rushes into action. Ferret scout cars of the 16th 5th Lancers are on their way to investigate. An armoured car hidden behind a war-shattered house moves out to bring its 76mm gun into play. The men here rarely see the enemy they're fighting. The rebels move in 2s and 3s at night to lay their mines, and if they shoot, they rarely move in closer than 1,000 yards. A couple of nights ago, this camp was fired on, very inaccurately, by a Belgian-made rocket launcher. Tonight, they may be more accurate if the sentries don't spot them first. You can never tell if you've hit them. By the time British patrols arrive, the Arabs have gone and taken their dead with them. For men longing for action, it's often frustrating never to get to grips with the enemy. All they can do is to blaze away with all they've got and hope for the best. From nearby Tabletop airstrip, howitzers can drop high explosives on almost any spot in the Wadi. The cost in casualties has been comparatively light. 10 men have died, 47 have been injured. But to the soldier in the sun, fighting this forgotten war, it's mostly a life of hardship.
I'd say it was a bit rough, a bit dodgy at times, with these mines and such like. Because I myself haven't seen one of these rebels yet. Some of my mates have seen them. Some of my mates have got injured. But we don't see them, they just take shots at us. When we can't see them, when they can see us. That's when it's a bit dodgy. That's rough up here. I think I'd rather be back at Norwich in the 5 ways with a nice pint any day.